Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Sagittarius August Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you guys have got going on for the month of August. We're just going to start by pulling some message cards for you. See what the overall energy for your month is going to be. Any messages that your guides want you to know right now? Anything your guides want you to be aware of? I feel like you're being guided to kind of to like put in the work to push through your fears, to push through it's like it's time to actually start putting in the practical work towards what you want. I also feel like when it like you might be faced with a pretty important decision this month. Don't make the choice that might appear to be the easiest choice to make or the easiest option. Don't make the choice based on what is promised, make your decision based on what you can actually see in front of you. Like don't commit to somebody based on what they say they can do for you. Make sure that they're actually doing the work. Like, not promises, you know what I mean? Don't commit yourself to promises or to empty promises. You might also be dealing with somebody who puts in a lot of work and effort to keep up appearances, but they're not putting in like the actual work and effort. Yeah, you're definitely going through like some really big shifts, especially within your relationship. I feel like there's something that you're already shifting into is being more direct with the way that you're communicating with people, being more direct in dealing with problems. And I feel like that's your guidance overall. Like what you're kind of being faced with an opportunity to shift, to move in a new direction, especially within your love life. And the way to really work past this in a way that's going to help you build healthier relationships is to put in the work to build a more spiritual and authentic connection. And the way that you do that is by being more direct with your communication, being more direct with what your goals are, being willing to like once you get through the honeymoon phase in a relationship, that's when you actually have to start putting in the work. And if you have dealt with a lot of relationships in the past that never seem to get past the honeymoon phase or never seem to get to the commitment phase, it's because like when it gets to that phase, that's when it's time to really start doing the hard work, putting in the work and effort. And you're being guided to kind of push yourself past that place. Have the difficult conversations, you know. And also with the people that you're dealing with, you know, are they willing to put in the work to move things forward? I feel like that kind of seems to be a theme for the readings this month. Is like, put your money where your mouth is. Like, whatever it is, like, it's time to, like, really put the focus in on, like, now's not the time to go back. Now's the time to really step into your purpose. Step into your path. Now's not the time to hold yourself back. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles. You've built something like really, really good. You're in a good position, stability-wise. You're in a very comfortable position. It's almost like, though, it's like there's a need to, it's like you've mastered something and now it's time to learn something new. Some of you might be placing a lot of value on a person or a situation that is not, they don't live up to the value that you're placing on them. Yeah, I feel like there's this need to really acknowledge, like, acknowledge if you're getting the same value returned to you. If you're putting someone on a pedestal that doesn't necessarily need to be on a pedestal. Or if you're expecting like perfection from yourself when you don't need to be perfect. It's like, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's making their value out to be a lot more than what it is. Yeah, something needs to be dealt with in a more direct manner so things can be nurtured in the proper way. Especially within a relationship with another person. It's like it's not on equal footing and it needs to be on equal footing. And in order to get it on equal footing, there needs to be more direct communication, especially in regards to the commitment aspect of it, the value of it. Some of you, this might be a job. And you need to be willing to make things more balanced within the amount of effort that you're giving versus how much you're getting paid. Or how much you're getting compensated. Yeah, you're being presented with an opportunity this month to bring about a really big change, to move towards something more passionate, more exciting. But I kind of feel like it's going against it's going against what somebody else wants. Yeah, I feel like it's like you're dealing with a situation or a person that's like all talk and no follow through. It's like this big promise, but there's no nurturing of it. It's like the same cycle continues to repeat itself. And this is in alignment with something physical, like a physical committed relationship, a work. It's like you need to be able to put in just as much physical work towards something as you are being able to enjoy it. There needs to be a balance. Let me see what this is. There's a need to let go of the way you have been doing things in the past because you already know that that's not working. You're dealing with somebody who is all talk, no follow through. It's like, I feel like it's like there's a relationship that you're dealing with, but in order to step into this relationship or make this relationship work, it's like you're having to take a step down. You're holding on to a lot of promises, I feel like. Your beliefs about your value, your beliefs about commitment, your beliefs about love, your beliefs about what you need to do to nurture a relationship, you might need to address if that's creating too much of a burden for you. Yeah, there's something that you're dealing with in your love life, and it might be with your family, it might be with a work thing, but it's something that you're committed to. There's something that, like, there's too much holding on to the practical stuff, or too much holding on to beliefs that's making it difficult to bring about the change that is necessary. But I feel like there is a change that is needed. I also feel like it's like you're fighting to get something back, or you're fighting to get something in a comfortable place, but you need to, like, embrace the discomfort. Yeah, moving in the same direction is not going to get you any, like, the results that you want. There's a need to change up what you're being loyal to. There's a need to change up your routine, especially in your relationships with other, especially within your relationships. Your loyalty to a certain belief, or your loyalty to doing something a certain way, is keeping it at a distance, or is keeping the opportunity or the change further away from you than necessary. Like, you're holding yourself back. It's like the same messages keep coming up in all of the readings. Like, is this person that you're hanging on to holding you back from moving forward? Or is a belief that you're holding on to about this person really what the truth is? I feel like it's like you're waiting for this love to show up. You're waiting for the emotions to show up. You're waiting for this expression of love. You're waiting for this breakthrough in your love life, in your relationship. But I feel like the amount of sacrifice, like, you're wanting to receive love, but your way of doing that is by giving so much of yourself. And that's not the way to go about it. Like, in order to receive love, you don't need to be in a space of sacrificing. You don't need to carry all of this with you. Yeah, you're in the middle of a really beautiful relationship change. There's a beautiful change going on in your love life, but I feel like you're in the middle of this change. You're dealing with a lot of energy where you feel lost with the person that you're connected with. There's not a lot of emotions being expressed. And there's a need to be direct with what your desires are. There's a need to go for what it is that you want. Speak on what it is that you want, and not give away your power to doing it in the same traditional way you've been doing it before, or leaving it in somebody else's hands to decide. Your guidance is to be honest with yourself about what it is that you truly want, what it is that you need to have peace, especially within the relationships that you're building. Your relationships need to be based on truth and authenticity, and working towards the same goal and the same values, and balanced. And I feel like it's important to communicate that. And acknowledge that. Acknowledge what your values are, and connect yourself to the people that are in alignment with the same values as you. I hope that makes sense. I hope you have a wonderful month. Bye-bye.